there, lovers. I'm sitting here with a love of a long time of mine. A long time lover.
Long time love.
You're my favorite Dormtainment person. Is that okay to say?
Don't. Wow.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Is that, do you guys not do that?
No, I mean, we don't. It's fine because it's almost like a boy band. Like everybody has their favorite members.
Who's your favorite B2K member?
You know what? I'm just gonna have to go ahead and go with Omarion.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Because like he was the main guy, but also Lil Fizz was cool. Lil Fizz was not cool.
My favorite was J-Bug.
J-Bug, you know what? He's a nice. I came across his profile not too long ago. I think he's like
nice looking.
Well, first off, that's not what I mean, he's a handsome guy, but I'm not like looking at guy. You know what? That's fine. that reminds me, like it's so tough for a guy to like. This guy walked past me in the club. Smelled amazing. He smelled amazing, and I was like, I don't know how to like tell him he smelled good without like.
Can't you just ask him what cologne are you wearing?
Yeah, that too, but a lot of men aren't. You know, they're like, what you mean? Well, so I had to tap him first and like, hey, you know, you don't know me. Hey, I'm a comedian. I'm a funny guy, so don't take this anyway. What are you wearing? What's the cologne you wearing? And he was like, oh yeah, no, I know how it is, bro. I don't like asking people either. And then he told me.
You are, how do I say this? Surprisingly friendly?
Oh, I thought I was going for handsome, but
no, but like,
yeah, no,
surprisingly friendly because of the fact that you are very handsome, you're tall, you have a great voice. Like you could be a completely different, as my friend Rick Shucks would say, when were you fat?
Shout out Rick Shucks.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I grew up fat, so
that's the question. There you go. Yeah. Ding, 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 Rick.
Okay, I love frogs and bees. Suck my no.
Speaking of sucking your nuts, you. First of all, we're talking about the wrong stuff. We're talking about sex right now.
You know what? My bad.
Listen,
I'm a deep guy.
Okay.
That's what she said.
When did you start masturbating? When did you discover your penis?
Man, around 12, 13. Around 12.
Wow, it's kind of late.
Yeah, no. I mean, no, I knew I had a penis, but I didn't. I wasn't like, oh shit, that's there. I was just like, all right, I seen, so I'm like, all right. I was like, okay, whoa, okay. This is some sensations are like, I started feeling it from head to toe. I'm like, man, and when that orgasm came. You know how like in movies, like people go into like, they'll be running and they'll be like, no, and everything just kind of slows down like that. That's everything. Time stood still. And I was like, is this heaven? Is this heaven on earth? And then for, I don't even know how long, I went on a spree. You know, men, when we ejaculate, like everything freezes, everything locks up, you kind of cripple up and you make noises that you never thought you'd make. I've made some weird noises
like
before.
What?
I knew I shouldn't have said. I didn't feel like that was coming.
What?
Like she was like, "You okay?" Yeah. And it's like I'm into animals. Yeah. It's a fetish of mine. I didn't say like everything, and I'm like, whoa. And it's funny because some orgasms are better than others.
Yeah, not all orgasms are created equally.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. All orgasms matter. Did
you ever go through any erectile or ejaculation dysfunction?
Woo, man. Yeah. I went. I didn't get hard one time, and I don't know if it happens to every man, but most men I talk to, they say they have at least one experience of it, and literally you think it's the end of the world for you. I called 4 or 5 other dudes. I'm like, yo, like, tell me, like, this has happened to you. And they're like, oh, yeah, man, it's one of those things. And the first time it happened to me, it was when I was 22. And I was so excited to have sex with this girl who I had just been trying. And she wasn't giving me no play for like 4 months. And I was like, you know what? I'm cool. Like, I'm cool on that. And then one day I'm asleep. She gives me a call. She's like, hey,
what are you doing?
And I'm like, I'm in bed. And I could tell she had been drinking. I hear girls giggling in the back. And I'm like, what's up? She's like,
oh, I'm leaving the club. And, we were talking about you. And I want to come by.
you know how quick you hop up, like, oh yeah, oh shoot. I mean, I'm chilling. Like, what's? I'm sleepy as fuck. I'm like, I'm chilling. She's like, yeah, I want to come by. I'm like, all right, cool. She was like, send me the address. Send her address. I hop in the shower. Boom, spraying on stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm in the mirror. I'm like, all right, cool. Get my push-ups in. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be the night. She gets there. She has this nice dress on, legs looking nice. I'm like, oh yes, this is great. We start kissing. It felt like a movie. I was like, oh, this is time. Get her on the bed. I was already hard, so it was nothing. It was gonna be no foreplay. I was too excited. I was like, I'm just going at it. I get a condom. I put the condom on. I get ready to go in. It go bloop. She's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I hop back up. All right, brother, listen, it's me and you. Talk to me. What's going on with you? Like, is it work? Like, is it work related? Like, what's going on? It wasn't happening that night, and I was like, you know what? Honestly, I said, I think I'm tired or something like that. So I ended up calling my dad. I called my dad, and I was like, yo, has this
at like 4 in the morning?
It was probably, yeah, it was probably 3 or 4 in the morning. He's dead asleep. He gets up and he's like, yeah, because he's thinking it's emergency. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, my dick didn't get hard. He said, what? It's like, it didn't get, he's like, oh man, honestly, he's like, you probably didn't have no type of connection with it. He was like, you could have been tired. He was like, B, overly excited.
Yeah.
Overly excited. You're in your head. You're not thinking you're in your head, but you're in because you want to perform. You want to. He was like, it happens. And now, as I'm older, that's exactly how it is. Like, I have to have some type of stimulant before. It can't just be. I mean, of course, head and all that stuff is good, and touching and rubbing, all that stuff is fine. But like,
Get to feel
mentally, sick. Like something, and I'm like, damn, I'm really about 30. Like, it's real. Like, I was like, that's real shit. I was like, I always heard people talk about it. And I'm like, no, the vagina is a sacred place. That's home. That's where I'm always trying to get back to. I'm gonna be fine. No, it's really like that. It's been times where I've sat with a girl and just didn't feel no type of sexual chemistry, and she'd be hot, like she'd be nice, and it's just like, you don't have nothing for me. There's nothing here. And as much as I want to do it, it's just not. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Ooh, are you a breast guy or an ass guy?
I mean,
or legs, or eyes?
I love thighs. I'm a thigh guy. The meat of a thigh, it feels comforting. But overall, I'm a butt guy because, like, a butt is like it's a toy. It's a you play with it, slap it around, you point at it, take pictures of it. It's just it's like a tourist spot. Like,
yes.
Ooh, like it's just a butt. There are some nice breasts, and I don't mind it, but if I had to choose one, I'm gonna take butt over breast, just because it just something about a butt. And then also during sex, a butt just you feel nice looking at a butt, grabbing a butt, all that stuff. Yeah.
Where is your attitude on like experimenting sexually? Are you open to try anything once, or do you have like specific ideas?
I'm open to anything except putting things in my butt. That's where we're gonna stop.
Best and worst sex.
Worst, I had to fake an orgasm because it just nothing was there. She was what I call a flopper, which is just she just wouldn't like. I had to like. She felt like a ventriloquist. I was like,
first of all, ventriloquist is the one who's
she felt like the puppet. I meant,
you
yeah.
were the ventriloquist.
I was a ventriloquist, and I was like, "Can you turn over?" She's like, "I don't want to turn over." And then I had to turn over, and she's like, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" But she was one of them wild riders, and so she just like starts going. Dick slips out. She comes down. Pop.
Heard it?
Yeah, it just was like a light bend, like a light.
Oh.
And I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. She's like, you came? Yeah.
You faked up.
I was like, I came a long time ago. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's cool. Oh God, it feels so good.
Why Why is your fake orgasm like that? Because your real orgasm is like dolphin sounds.
Oh yeah, dolphin. This one, I felt.
Everybody knows from now on. If you get the
yeah, that's good. It's good.
You gotta get to the falsetto.
Yeah, you gotta hit the high note. And I went to the bathroom. I put my dick under like the cold water because I was like, oh my god, it's broke, it's done. And I watched stories of Dennis Rodman talking about how he broke his penis like 3-4 times. I said, what the fuck? You broke it 3 or 4 times? Even watching it and listening to the story makes my stomach churn because I'm like, oh, I can't imagine. Like I said, my dick is that's my me. Like I don't want nothing to happen to that.
What makes the difference between a woman whom you perceive as a good sexual partner and a not good sexual partner?
Well, I think a great partner is, like I said, now it's a mental thing. Like, are you gonna talk to me? Are we gonna talk? Like, I don't need nobody too quiet for me. Like, let me know what's going on. What else? Like, bad is the flopper. I can't do that no more. I can't do that no more. And I think it comes with age and experience. Like, I've had 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds try to have sex with me, and I'm like, I just can't, because I know this is
It's gonna be all that, like,
It's gonna be a lie. You're gonna be dramatic. You're gonna be, and then I don't know, especially if we're not in a relationship. And now, your young mind, you're gonna think like, oh, we're together, like, or you're gonna think that it's just. I'm like, I'm smart now to the point where I'm like, I think as good as the girl might look and as horny as I might be, I think about the aftermath that I'm gonna have to deal with. And I'm about 30. I ain't got time. I'll be sleepy. I don't need you to do it. Like,
at this point, your phone is on like, do not disturb anything.
Like no chill out.
The club calls.
Yeah, relax on that. Relax. So yeah.
If you were to give advice out there to dudes entering into the sexually active world, what are some things that you learned the hard way or you learned the pleasant way that you want to pass on?
Do not just go down there and treat the vagina like a bowl of spaghetti. Like, don't. Spaghetti gets everywhere. Like, it's just noodles and like. Nah, it's more of a nice salmon. Like, with some asparagus. It's a nice, elegant meal. You can't just go down there and be just flopping
around. I would think of it like a jawbreaker.
Yeah.
And it's a consistency.
Like, and the main thing, when she tells you stay right there, no matter how tired you are, you have to dig deep and stay right there.
I try, because I haven't done it before, giving a girl oral sex, but sometimes I try just to do this. Mm-hmm. It's very tiring.
That's why I think you gotta suck it a little bit. You gotta lick it a little bit. You gotta. It's a lot you gotta do down there, and over time, fellas, you will learn how to do it.
Sex is to Rome as what is to what?
Sex is to Rome as icing is to cake. Sweet, creative, tasty. Yeah, I like that one.
I get it, girl. Oh yeah, I get it, girl. Yeah, I get it, girl. Oh, and if you don't know, get it, girl. Oh, yeah, I get it, girl.